Okay, so we have an urgent breaking news coming out. Do me a favor and share this video. Once again, thank you so much for your support. So it's spreading. This event, this lawlessness event is spreading coast to coast. More than 8 US city is seeing this event. We're talking about the LA event. All right, ICE protests spreading coast to coast after powder KEG ignited in LA unrest. Let me just read this really quick here. So you have multiple cities like Chicago, Dallas, Atlanta, San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, Las Vegas. I mean, it's multiple here and it's spreading really quick. So please prepare yourself spiritually, physically, and mentally. In the wake of intense, the lawlessness group in LA sparked by the ICE raids, once again, the movement against the Commander-in-Chief administration immigration policy has taken hold, with demonstration erupting from coast to coast and is growing really quick. The event, which began in Los Angeles on Friday, June 6, 2025, has galvanized activists in cities, big cities like New York, Chicago, Dallas, Atlanta, San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, and Las Vegas, signaling a growing backlash against ICE operation and the deployment of federal forces to quell this event. There's another state there that is not mentioned, and that's Boston. All right, so again, I do believe there's going to be a lot more. Now, the Commander-in-Chief, Donald, has put out a message saying that on June 14, anybody that start doing that stuff in a parade, well, you're going to meet with the big forces, meaning there's going to be military out there. You're going to be cuffed. All right, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Guys, I mentioned this in my other videos, but for those of you that don't know, I'm planning on taking days off this week, 3 days off for my birthday. Again, it's been so long that I haven't taken a day off, and especially a vacation. It's been like almost 6 years, 7 years, something like that. So I'm planning on, taking a break or something. But I do have a link, GoFundMe birthday bash. They call it the GoFundMe birthday bash. And I received the email from GoFundMe that was like, we have this new thing which a lot of people use, as the birthday bash GoFundMe. So I decided to try it. If you guys want to, just say, hey, Louis, this is for your birthday, whatever. Again, the link will be in the comments box. You don't have to do it, again, if you don't want to. You could send me emojis like birthday cakes and balloons and stuff like that. But again, I want to thank every single one of you once again for your support. You guys know me since 2016, almost 10 years. People's like, Louis, you need a vacation or something, man. All you do is post videos. But thank you so much for the support, guys. All right, let's see what's going on here. According to the NBC, these lawlessness group were ignited by a series of aggressive, I wouldn't say aggressive. I mean, I don't know who wrote this article. I know End Times shared it, but they didn't write the article. They just shared this news. I guarantee. So NBC. Is NBC. All right, so the lawlessness group ignited by a series of aggressive, they used the name aggressive, ICE raids targeting the workplaces, including a Home Depot and Paramount and Ambiance Apparel in the Fashion District, where over 40 of those individuals from the southern region were detained on suspicion of immigration violation. Here's the thing, those companies need to be fined too. You can't be having those people in front of your stores. You just can't. And anyone that hires these individuals and pay them under the table, again, you should be fined. Shame on you. Some of you do that just not to pay tax and save money for your pocket. Shame. So it says here, these operations described by Cali officials as chaotic federal sweeps involve federal agents in tactical gear using flash bang, grenades, tear gas, and less than lethal munition to disperse crowds of lawlessness group who gathered to confront them. Now, the cuff included individuals with and without backgrounds, with ICE reporting that 56% of the 28,797 people booked into their facility in May 2025 and criminal history. A lot of these people, they do have some history, very disturbing list. The situation escalated when the commander-in-chief deployed 2,000 National Guard troops, on Saturday, June 7th, followed by an additional 2,000 more, and 700 Marines on Monday, June 9th, support ICE operation and protect federal personnel and property. Now, this move, which bypassed the authority of California Gov. Gavin, drew sharp criticism from state and local leaders, including Los Angeles Mayor Karen, who called the deployment completely unnecessary and accused the administration of sowing chaos. Gavin went further, labeling the federalization of the state National Guard as illegal and immoral. You know what's illegal, Gavin? You giving our ching-ching to those that came from the southern region. That's illegal. Not only that, but didn't Gavin give health care to them? That is also illegal. But again, what do I know? He coming out acting like he's this innocent guy where he himself is doing some lawlessness stuff. All right, so it says here, the areas of David Huerta, president of the service employee. Oh, give me a second. I missed something here. Oh, no, I didn't miss. No, I totally apologize. The president of the Service Employees International Union of Cali during a rise on Friday further fueled outrage. Now it says here, Huerta, detained while documenting a raid, was charged with obstructing federal agents galvanizing organized labor and prompting nationwide demonstration in his defense. These groups, including trade unionists, have demanded his release and an end to what they call a terrorizing crackdown on communities. By Tuesday, June the 10th, in 2025, you have this lawlessness group has spread beyond California, with the NBC News reporting at least 25 rallies and demonstrations across the U.S. 25 rallies and demonstration across the sleeping giant. Now, some events drew thousands, while others involved smaller groups of dozens, united in their opposition to ICE raids and the administration of immigration policies. In San Fran, thousands marched peacefully on Monday, though isolated acts of vandalism were reported. Now, in New York, 9 were cuffed following a tense standoff of a rally targeting ICE raids and a recent travel ban affecting 12 countries. Additional lawlessness group were planned for Tuesday in cities like tonight, Chicago, Dallas, and Atlanta, with a series of No Kings demonstrations scheduled nationwide for Saturday, June the 14th. These lawlessness groups reflect a broader resistance to the commander-in-chief agenda, which includes a goal of 3,000 daily cuff by ICE, significant increase from the 660 daily cuff during the first 100 days of Donald presidency. Critics, including Cali Attorney General Rob, argued that the raids have targeted not only the undocumented, you know what, but also the legal residents. Well, yeah, because they throw an object. I mean, what do you expect? Including those with permanent status, leading to legal challenge and accusation of overreach. Here's the thing. Uh, it, I haven't heard about them going after the Sleeping Giant citizens. The only issue was that they cut a couple of Puerto Ricans, and ICE is like, so you speak Spanish, but you are U.S. territory, yes, because Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. So ICE got confused with that one, which is very embarrassing. Um, so once again, you have multiple stages of sounding the alarm here. Now we have this breaking news that is coming out right now. Um, Give me 1 second. Okay, so this story is happening right now, and Gavin actually he shared this video here. So reporter asked Donald, when is the last time you spoke with Gavin? Donald responded, a day ago. Called him up to tell him got to do a better job. He's doing a bad job, causing a lot of, ooh, wow, can't say those words. Now you have Gavin. Gavin said there was no call, not even a voicemail. The sleeping giant citizens should be alarmed that a commander-in-chief deploying Marines onto our streets doesn't even know who he's talking to. Gavin is saying, man, he never called me. He never called me, no voicemail, no missed calls, no text message. I want to bring this up really quick. Gavin said you can't work with the commander-in-chief. You can only work for him, and I will not. I refuse to work for the Donald. Give me a second here. Alright, give me a second. I want to bring this one up really quick here, guys. Donald, look at this. Donald is out in Fort Bragg in North Carolina. Behind him, soldiers. U.S. Commander-in-Chief announces while speaking to soldiers at Fort Bragg in North Carolina that the bases renamed under Joe will be renamed for Confederate Generals Edmund Rucker, A.P. Hill, Robert E. Lee, and George Pickett. So there was a base named after Joe? Donna is like, we're going to remove that name. It's out of here. Alright, give me a second here. I just want to triple check something really quick. Okay, so far this is all the information here. Yeah, this is all the information. Please pray for the people out there in Los Angeles. Once again, you have Gavin. He's suing the commander-in-chief. And once again, it's not looking good. But the ICE lawlessness group rising is spreading coast to coast. You got multiple cities out there. Once again, it's rising, and it's rising really quick. You have New York, Chicago, Dallas, Atlanta, San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, and Las Vegas. Also, you have the state of Boston out there. So I don't know if anything's going on in Massachusetts, but yeah, we are definitely seeing some rise here, guys. So please pray for a lot of people out there. In this situation, please stock up, get your stuff ready, prepare yourself. All right, because this thing is gonna hit the fan. There's possibility there might, again, from what I heard, I don't know if it's true, but I've seen a lot of videos out there that seems like Walmart is funding the lawlessness group. So again, it's not a surprise to me. These big companies, they funded the BL you know what M back in 2020. Remember that? They got all that money from Nike and big companies. But yeah, this is where we at right now, guys. So please make sure you got your stuff ready. Worst case scenario, you never know. They're already going to Apple stores. They're going to all these big stores, and it brought back memories, deja vu of 2020. So we are seeing it, we are witnessing it, and we are living Bible prophecy happening right in front of our faces. Share the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.